Hello. Welcome back to this playthrough of Shivers 2. We'll pick up where we left off after the opening sequence. We are currently in our hotel room here at the Cyclone Motel. Or hotel, I can't remember which. First thing that we're going to do is check the news. We're in a new, unfamiliar place. It's good to get our bearings. Nothing on 98.3.
Better keep those air conditioners turned up. It's going to be hot. Tomorrow should reach a high of 112. That's hot. Nights will be hot, with temperatures in the mid-90s. The long-term forecast shows more heat, but no relief in sight. And those unusual clouds you see in the sky, they'll just hold the heat in. Next week, it's going to be hot.
Alright, that was 101.1.
Planning a little trip to the desert southwest? Although at 112 degrees you'd be crazy to do it, here's a little side note. In the Four Corners area, several hikers have lost their way in the mazes in one Arizona canyon and were either found dead or are still missing. Authorities are warning hikers to carry extra water and never travel alone. On a lighter note.
That was 103.2. Nothing on 105.7, and last.
This is Mac Farley, and this is Talk Radio 106.6. Our topic today is bad vacations, and we got Bob on the line now. Bob, what's your story?
Well, Mac, after seeing the Grand Canyon, I wanted to see some more canyons. A ranger told me about this town that was in a canyon, Cyclone, I think. Well, after driving on gravel roads for 40 miles, the road dead-ended at a landslide. And then I ran out of gas while driving around. It was over 100 degrees, and I thought I was going to die until someone gave me a lift. When I got back to my car with the gas, my tire was flat. Then I had to
we got the picture, Bob. Next time, why don't you take the bus? All right, next caller.
Well, I know the exact place that Bob was talking about. I heard about the canyon, too, and when I tried to drive there, I ran into the same landslide. I just know there's some kind of testing going on, and the government has dynamited the hillside to keep us people out.
Alright, that was 106.6. That's it for the radio. How about messages? See that blinking light? Not every phone in this game is the same, but this is an indication we do actually have voicemail. Somehow. This is before smartphones.
To listen to your messages, press 1.
Hi, it's me. If you're listening to this, that means you didn't get my other message. Call me at 555-6331. We're at Mike's Aunt Pearl's house. 191883.
To save this message, press 9. To replay this message, press 4. To delete this message, press 7.
We're going to save it.
Message saved. Next message.
He's got Olivia. We're gonna try to save her, but don't be the warrior if that's what he wants. Just get out of there before it's too late, and we'll meet you back home somehow. 191883.
To save this message, saved. Next message.
Hi, it's me. If you're listening...
That was the same message again. So in the opening, there was a message left for us at the front desk saying something to the effect of, I have your friends, only the warrior can save them. Something like that. So that's what we know so far. We're here in Cyclone. We were going to meet up with our friends, but it seems like they've gotten into a bit of trouble. There's also a landslide and very, very high dangerous temperatures to worry about. And maybe some crazy government conspiracy, if you're to believe the woman on the radio. Anyway, let's continue investigating our hotel room. We have a TV here with a VHS. Costs $5 per day to use. We don't have a VHS currently, though. Alright, let's check these drawers. I see nothing. And some more nothing. Looks like we have a suitcase here. I'm gonna use this key on it. Ta-da! Alright. Lots of things to read here, so prepare yourself. First thing is a calendar showing the month of August. We have every day up until the 20th crossed out, and then the 21st says vacation time. Then we have a newspaper clipping that says, local band wins battle of the bands. Beating out 19 other bands, the rock group Trip Cyclone won the Battle of the Bands held at East Hill Community Center this weekend. Over 2,000 people attended the marathon event that began Friday and ended early Sunday morning. The members of the winning band are from left to right. Dave Lofton, guitar. Wendy Terreras, bass. Olivia Farmer, keyboard. Lyle Weber, drums. And his brother Mike Weber, lead singer. We have already heard mention of Olivia, potentially the same person. Here is a postcard. It says in the upper left corner, Four Corners is the only place in the United States that 4 states meet. Fun fact, I've been there. Hi! Having a great time, wish you were here. This is our last stop before Cyclone. The van's radiator boiled over outside of Denver, but Dave managed to fix things again. This place is in the middle of nowhere, but Mike says it's not as nowhere as Cyclone. We'll write again when we get there. 191883. And apparently we scratched out our old address and left a note reminding us to give Wendy our new address. That's correspondence from our friend Wendy, the bassist. Here's a picture of our friends at Cyclone. I love that the lead singer is wearing a Shivers logo on his shirt. Classy. Here we have a speedy photo receipt. If we can't do it in 24 hours, you'll get it free. Well, there's a date on here, August 20th, 1997. Looks like we paid $3.50. Mail to Mike Weber. So we have the address for where Mike was staying at. Looks like care of Cyclone Cafe. Reason for delay, equipment failure, customer leaving on vacation, needs film mailed to destination, care of friend. And here we go, we have a letter dated June 13th. Hi! Wow, is this town ever living in the dark ages? They have no cable TV, so no rock TV. Bummer. But it's not just the TV. I feel like the cars need bumper stickers that say, Welcome to Cyclone, turn your mind back 40 years. Mike says another dimension is more like it. It looks cool though, with red canyons framing the town. It will be a great place to make our music video for the Rock TV contest, if we can earn enough money. It's a good thing you stayed home to work. The cafe doesn't have enough work for all 5 of us, and Dave is the only one to get another job. He subs for a guy named Richard at the gas station. Lyle tried to get a job at the church, if you can believe that. It doubles as a bingo hall and theater during the week, but they only hire family. Lyle jokingly said that he'd marry their daughter, Teresa, but her dad acted like Lyle was the devil or something. Olivia is painting a mural on the outside of the cafe. Right before we came, a Jeep was found abandoned at the entrance to Devil's Mouth, the local canyon that's supposed to be cursed. It belonged to this couple that had been staying at the motel. Charles Spencer, who owns the motel, didn't want to get stuck with the bill, so we organized a search of the canyon. During the search, someone from the town disappeared too, so now there are 3 missing persons. Cyclone is full of suspicious-looking people. I just know one of them is responsible. They're all so paranoid. I'm writing a song about it right now, and when we find out some more, we'll put clues in the rock video, kinda like before, only better. How does that sound? Rock band Trip Cyclone solves murder case while making their premiere rock video. Too bad this place is so secluded from the rest of the world. Will anyone notice? We'll write later. 191883. And then we have another letter, dated June 24th. Hi, from all of us. You won't believe what's happened. There we were, desperate to get the money together to buy a good video camera and computer to make this music video, and this guy volunteers to help us. He wants to stay anonymous, but he's purchasing cameras, computers, and sound equipment, and even hiring a video and sound technician. Now, I know this sounds weird, but we don't know who he is, because he always wears this Kachina-type mask. But even with the mask, he's no weirder than anyone else in this town. I can't wait till we can get you here to see this place. Meanwhile, we're trying to keep an eye out for clues to the disappearance of the 3 people, but we're so busy. He, our benevolent benefactor, wants us to record enough for an entire CD. Dave and I are writing songs like crazy, and Olivia is creating some great art for it while trying to finish the mural at the same time. P.S. If you find yourself in a sticky situation, watch us on TV. 191883. I actually don't know what the 191883 means, but I definitely have it memorized. And I believe... Oh, what was that? Oh, I just picked up a VHS. I didn't actually know that that was in there. Can we play it? One 1883. What? Can I see that again? Oh my goodness, I can't watch that again. Well, I'm so glad that's recorded. I'm not sure who that was exactly. 1883. Interesting. See? I told you guys you might get genuine reactions from me in this game. Okay. It doesn't appear to be anything in the bathroom. Let's go outside now. Welcome to Cyclone. The clowns are, yeah. So, this is our room. You can see our suitcase in there. This is what we drove in on, as you saw in the opening cutscene, or at least heard it. This is our motorcycle. It looks like it's seen better days. Our front tire looks like it has a flat, and the back tire looks like it's a victim of some kind of image clipping or something. Who knows? This game is old. I'm playing it on legitimate software. I don't know if it got artifacted or whatever you call it. Anyway, what else can we investigate? Well, that's surprising. Room number 6 is letting us in. Let's investigate. We're looking for our friends, after all. Well, here's a suitcase with a name tag we could read if we were allowed to. This room is almost an exact carbon copy. Oh, and look at that. There is a camera here on a tripod that's been pushed over for some reason. And lots to look at in here. Let's take a look at this wallet. Alright, this is the first thing that I'm drawn to. Picture of this girl. And I can't quite read out the name, or whatever that first word is at the top. It says, "Think of me when you're in the desert. Kathy." What's behind that? It looks like it's a license or card of some kind for the DVMAA, Digital and Video Media Association of America. It looks like this belongs to a Stuart Orensky. It's got his membership number and his expiration date. And I do recall on the receipt for the photos that Mike was going to get, that was dated for 1997. So this, ID for the Stewart person has expired by like 2 years. Small, tiny details that I notice sometimes. So it could be that on the back of this photo it's saying Stewart, but that doesn't look like it ends with a T. Maybe it says Stewie. Stewie Kathy. Okay. And then we have a driver's license for Stuart Wierenski, who lives at 1810 South Diablo in Los Angeles, California. And also his driver's license number starts with C6662000. Isn't that precious? Let's see, where's the expiration date? Oh, okay, at least this isn't expired, as far as I can tell. I think that's it for the wallet. So whoever was staying here is a Stuart Wierenski. Just rifling through some drawers. I didn't find anything though. And his TV looks like it got smashed. Interesting. And what's this bright blue object? To investigate things in this game, after you pick them up, you naturally put them on the not at all scary looking eyeball. What an aesthetically pleasing blue crowbar. And look, something in the trash as well. It's a ripped up picture of another girl. I think that looks like one of our bandmates. And this one clearly says, Stuart, Mike and Lyle mean nothing to me. You're the only one. Love, Olivia. Okay, so this might be Olivia, not who I thought it was. And Olivia had a thing for Stuart. So maybe the Stuart person might have an idea where Olivia is. And hopefully not in a bad way of knowing. While we're here, let's see if he has any messages.
You have no messages.
He does not. And I believe his radio is exactly the same. Yep, we all listen to the same 4 stations. Okay. Also, I absolutely love the aesthetic, not just of the hotel, but you'll see for the rest of the game. I love a lot of surreal, bizarre, abstract decorations. Okay. That was all very enlightening. We're not going to stray from the hotel just yet, but I'm not seeing anything else to discover. So, we'll now go to the office. Hopefully, what was his name? Charles Spencer, I believe? Hopefully Charles Spencer can answer some of our questions. Unless he's not here, which is the case. So we're going to explore instead. Let's take a look at this poster first. Missing, Ivan Spencer. Last seen in his barbershop by George Bellairs, who had a cut and trim on July 12th. Any persons knowing the whereabouts of Ivan are asked to contact the police. Alright. One of the first missing persons that we know about. Mr. Ivan Spencer. Isn't Charles's last name Spencer? Alright, next thing to look at is this vase over here. This vase has an image of, it looks like stairs or staircase, depends how you look at it. Let's read the plaque above it. Cyclone was built on top of the silver mines that supported the town for so many years. In one of the mine's tunnels is an ancient Indian burial site. This pot, found buried with the bodies, is decorated with the Stairway to Heaven motif, repeated in much of the pottery found there. The ancients' view of heaven referred to rain clouds, not to the afterlife. They believed that after death, the spirit returns to the third world, or underworld. We also have the image of the pot here as well. Very nice. And now we have this vending machine. I wonder how much change I got back. We have $2.50 in change. So what can we afford from here with $2.50? We can afford absolutely nothing. We're out of the dollar shampoo, the dollar soap, $1.25 conditioner, $1.25 whatever that thing is on the bottom left, and also not the shaving cream for $2. We'll keep in mind if we need any of this other stuff. An ice pack, looks like maybe a sewing kit of some kind, some film. That sounds like it could be useful. Well, maybe not for us trying to find our friends, but for them useful. Suntan lotion, clean razors, batteries, and cold tabs. And I believe I've tried this out before, but you can't just get it to spit out change, unfortunately. Okay, yep, nothing to do there. We continue with this very odd aesthetic. I am a big fan. I'm gonna ignore that TV for now. I wonder how he was making change, because there's no till. Oh hey, look! So there's 6 rooms, and it looks like there's a message for room 6. Let's read it. Dear Stuart, sorry, I don't know your last name. Last night, my nephews and their friends said that they were going to your motel room to look for Olivia. I haven't heard from any of them since. Yesterday, I saw them with you over by the old dance hall. All of you were talking to someone wearing a Kachina-type mask. Who was he? He wasn't an Indian. They only use the masks for ceremonies and dances. If you know something, please call me. Pearl, 555-6321. Stuart never got this message. Oh, I didn't know you could look at these drawers. What's in here? Let me take a look at this. It looks an awful lot like the vase icon. Ooh, a Bible. I expected to see this in our actual hotel room. It's a very fancy looking Bible. 1 Corinthians 3. I laid a foundation as a wise master builder might do, and now someone else is building upon it. Everyone, however, must be careful how he builds. 11. No one can lay a foundation other than the one that has been laid. 12. If different ones build on this foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, or straw, the work of each will be made clear. 13. Every man's work will be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. 14. If the... And I can't quite read it because there is this torn page here. It says, there was quite a bit revealed by fire, plus a certain matchbook drenched in gasoline carelessly dropped at the scene of the crime. I hope you received a good insurance settlement. You'll be needing it if you don't want everyone to know what sort of work you do in your spare time. Oh! Does that read like blackmail of some kind? Somebody's got evidence related to insurance fraud? Maybe. Why is that in this guy's Bible of all places? And then we have a barber's razor. Not sure what to make of that being here. Oh, speaking of insurance, here is a letter from the Empire Insurance Company. From Frank Talbot, Independent Insurance, agent for Empire. Dear Charles, I am sorry to inform you that as of August 1st, Empire Insurance is canceling your policy. Due to the large settlement awarded Max Wharton 2 years ago and the fire claim you filed on CS Appliance, Empire has deemed you uninsurable. Because of your record, any new insurance company will probably triple your rates. However, if I were you, I'd get a lawyer. I have written to Empire about my suspicions regarding the fire at your store. In the past, they have repeatedly refused to send an investigator to the town of Cyclone, but I am prepared to reveal certain facts and a possible witness that might change their mind. From Frank Talbot. P.S. Sorry, Charles, but the facts didn't add up. Ooh. Does this have anything to do with our friends? I have lost track. What have we got messages-wise? So I think this is an answering machine.
You have no new messages.
He has no new messages.
Hey, son. You'll never believe who I just heard from. Max. He just called to tell me that he had a barber chair. Did you ever mention to him that my barber chair was broken? By the way, what do you know about those two ladies that are staying at your motel? Think you can, introduce me?
To replay this message, press the blue button. To resave this message, press the red button.
Definitely saving that.
Message saved.
Okay. Two girls. I wonder if there are two friend girls, but I'm not sure. I thought people were staying at Mike's aunt's Pearl's place. I'm genuinely not sure. And I don't know who Max is.
This is Andy at the police station. Look, Charles, as usual, the outside authorities won't even consider looking into your dad's disappearance. This time, I don't blame them. And those footprints, they could have been yours. Ivan is a healthy 68-year-old man and could have run off with anyone. Maybe he left town with those two senior ladies from Phoenix. I saw him peeking over his menu with them the other day at the cafe. By the way, you're late with your payment this month.
To replay this message, press the message saved.
That sounded sus at the end, didn't it? Also, the two senior ladies, are they the same people staying at the motel? I'm a little confused with our people being thrown about here.
Charles, this is George. Babs is missing. You know I can't write Sunday sermon without her. Have you seen her with that sinner in room 6? I've seen him lusting after the females. He'll feel the Lord's wrath if I find out he even touched her.
To replay this message, saved. End of messages.
Oh goodness, okay. And it loops back in with room 6 again, Stuart and Olivia. Oh, this is getting complicated. I might actually have to build a relationship chart or something. Okay, no messages on the actual phone. What is it that I just picked up, you might wonder? Do you remember the cutscene we saw? It's a whole wad of gum. Like a whole mound of wads of gum. Blech. So, you know, of course we picked it up, the adventuresome rascal that we are. What is it for? That's a good question. I will tell you. Ish. So this is one of those things where I was first introduced to this game by my grandparents, so this was ages ago. And so you just kind of like learned the weird quirky things from them. I did. And I don't know like why they did it. I have a theory, and I'm going to show you what that theory has to do with real quick. I just took that wad of gum and I put a piece of it covering that little red dot. I believe if you don't cover that up, you are getting recorded, or like it's a sensor of some kind, and bad things can happen to you. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. Maybe I'll find out. Maybe I won't find out. I don't know. But anyway, what's going to happen next here is I'm going to play a series of music videos on the TV, because technically it is all lore related. So you'll kind of get to sit back and listen / watch, whatever you want to do, for the next couple minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take. These are a bit randomized as well. And some of them might not be music videos. So, without further ado, let's get to watching.
Mama said, don't run with scissors. Mama said, don't play with razors. Talk to the Candy King Dragon if you're looking for the answers. Silent bird, gilded cage, scared to voice, fear and rage, feathers clipped, hands are tied, need a warm place to hide, need a warm place to hide. If you look out your window now, you can see a real good deal. But it even gets better, baby.
When you're under the windowsill,
No, you don't need a crowbar now, just some real strong
fingertips.
You get a pleasant surprise now if you can't only get a grip. Yeah.
My mama told me. My mama told me.
My mama says you pick the very best one and you are it. Faucet's running, lights all on. You don't notice that I'm gone. Gone the footsteps and gone the sighs. Gone the smiles and gone the lies. You don't care that you're alone when you awaken safe at home. Don't you see, if no one cares, then they won't know when you're not there. Was I even there? Did I take up space? We remember who I was when another takes my place. Family photos gather dust, favorite trinkets start to rust. Faces fade into the past. These memories were supposed to last. The pictures of a happier time before the hate, before the crime. The pictures prove that I was there. So tell me why nobody cares. Had a dream one night and it didn't look twice. Mother Goose stole the canes from the 3 blind mice. Where the 4 corners lying above a bonfire. 6 feet under is my heart's desire. 7 deadly sins ate a hole in the mall. And a cat may have 9 lives, but I watched 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall. You get over me, baby, when you're under the gun. Whatever's left over, you know I'm out for once. Instead of giving up, don't let it get you down. You know you and two is forward, I'll be back on the ground. I'm here when you need me and there when you want it, and I may be wearing out. But I watched 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall. 10 little Indians fall.
Set 'em up just to knock them down. You may think you're too good for words,
But let me spell it out.
surface like a missing person. Cover your eyes to block out the sun. Live in the shadow for so long. Breath of life beyond you. Read like a myth. You run and hide. Won't save your life. From the heat of a desert sun, she rises like a mirage. Cannot trust your eyes. Look away. Look on a shelf. Till she's gone. Look on a shelf. The breath of life beyond you. Read like a myth.
You were expecting one of Trip Cyclone's music videos, weren't you? They thought I liked their music. They were such pawns.
I don't think that one was a Trip Cyclone music video, do you?
Your friends thought they were being sneaky, putting clues in their videos. Look what good it did them. Look what good it does you!
She guards, she feels she's all alone inside. One day she lost her soul. Now this place she calls her home. It's quiet, it's haunting, there's a howling from the wind. Although no one likes it here, they're dying, trying to get in. Offer her a flower and place it just right. One by one there are 10 to touch, so touch them left to right. Watch out, she says. Watch out, she says. I'm watching out for you. I know, I say, I know.
Your friends take a trip to Cyclone to become immortalized in video. Ironic, isn't it? Unless you do as I say, the only way Trip Cyclone will be immortalized is in stone.
Alright, that's enough of that. There's actually one more non-music video I was trying to get triggered. Didn't seem to want to work. That's okay. I hope you wrote down lots of notes for me. I have some written down, but because I've played this beginning quite a few times in the last couple weeks, I haven't written down everything and I'm making new connections. So, anyway, there's one more thing, as far as I know, to do in here. And And this is where I'm going to offer some clarification about how I'm going to play this game. I've already told you I'm kind of doing this like, oh, I'm going to read everything I come across. I don't know this game 100%, so there's going to be genuine reactions and puzzle solving because I'm not an expert at this game. There's one other thing. When this next scene happens, I am not going to do what the game tells me to do or what it wants me to do. At least not in this playthrough. Instead of that, I can actually explore the rest of the town. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how far I can get without actually progressing the story in the way that it wants me to. Those of you who know how to play this game might find it a little weird. For those of you that don't know this game, there will be probably one cutscene that won't make sense, but I'll try to help explain. Anyway, I'm going to give it a shot this way. We'll see what happens. Without further ado, let's see what happens when I try to get Charles Spencer to come in. Ring, ring, ring.
Welcome to Cyclone. Your friends have been expecting you. They are going to need more than another rock musician to help them out. They'll need a warrior. The ancients call this prayer stick a Bauhaus. This one is a gift, but you'll need them all before you can free your friends.
Well, just like the disembodied voice said, this is a Bauhaus stick. This is what the game wants me to take right now. But I'm not going to. Like I mentioned earlier, you can walk away from it and leave. So at this point, I have explored basically everywhere around the hotel for now. I don't know if anything changes actually as the game progresses. So let me give you a sneak peek of what there is to look at. If I open my map. Right now we're here at the Cyclone Motel. The next place I'm going to go is apparently Gusty's gas station. I don't know what order I'm going to go through the rest of these, but that's what I'm going to do for like the next episode or however many it takes. Visiting places, piecing together things, what's going on. And then once I think I'm ready, I will come back to get that Bauhaus stick. And I'll have to go all the way down here with it. I'm trying to avoid that. Anyway, that's all for this first actual episode of the game. Thank you for joining me for this. I hope that you are enjoying it and getting something out of it. I will see you, or hear you, or you will hear me, or you will do whatever it is that you want to do in the next episode. Bye-bye.